Make up a story for.
Wow. Podcast.
Hello, welcome to Make Up a Story. I'm Alba, and this is.
Brandon, and the intro already happened, so that's good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm getting in the hang of it. So you edit the
Nice.
first episode. How was editing after 5 months?
It took me 4 weeks only. Which you now have short hair, and we are in bed for the first time. Like, let's address
Finally,
the
no?
elephant in the room for the
Yeah.
first.
I was hoping for it a long time, alone in the bed with
I
a
mean,
camera.
It is the first time that we're alone in bed with a camera, not that we're alone in bed, to be honest.
Yeah,
But you know,
it's true. Yeah.
how are you doing? Why do you cut your hair? When are you gonna learn how to brush it properly?
Well, you keep saying that, but in the last episode we talked about it, and I said it was gonna be the last episode that I will have the long hair, and that's
Oh.
why in the episode I have the long hair just hanging on the side. So
Okay.
it's gone. I donated it yesterday
Oh,
to
you did?
charity, so I sent it over. I think it's like 17 centimeters.
Wow, it was really, really long.
Yeah, and curly. So that was.
That is amazing.
But the hair is gone, and I'm really happy now. I can take a shower. But still, I have
Nice.
a lot of dandruff.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
It's so
but
bad. It's just I need to.
I think you need to find a remedy to fix it.
I know, yeah, but I don't know how. I
Anyway.
keep buying things and nothing works.
All right.
Why
Well,
do you take? Why don't you have socks on?
because I'm in your bed and I want to leave my trace.
You
My trace in your bed.
you dirty socks.
No, because basically I have like these boots, kind of boots, like trainer/boots, and they are against how do you call it? Against like rain and snow and everything. But then
Mm.
my feet sweat, and my socks are wet because my feet sweat. So I just need to wear them basically. Do you see? I had like a little.
But you have good feet. I have
Thank
to
you
say.
very much.
Yeah.
I had this. I don't know what it was, but it has been growing with the
Oh, so the
nail. But I'll clip
it
it.
grew
next time.
inside the
Yeah,
the skin.
it came from underneath, and then
Oh my god.
yeah,
Well, the episode is going well.
it's going amazing. So I have two things for you.
Good. So you want to run over what the episode is gonna be?
Yes. So I
Go.
have
One.
tech news
Good.
and a game,
Nice.
like the one you did for me in the previous episode.
Nice.
But it's more my kind of style, and I think you're gonna find it funny. What do you wanna do first? What do you wanna know first?
I think let's go with the tech news.
Okay.
Because you were really excited. We
Yeah,
didn't
so-
have news to talk about it, and you just went 1 second to the
I was like,
website.
let me just have a look. All right, so it's about ChatGPT, which everyone is talking about
Yeah,
right now.
we already talked about
Yes,
it. Yeah,
but you know,
it's getting better.
all right, so this is gonna be mixed with Slack now, which Slack is an app. I know my face was the same.
Wow.
So Slack is an app that we use to communicate. It's like WhatsApp but for work, essentially. So basically, you're gonna be able to draft messages to colleagues super easy, and I found it fascinating.
But it's already on. Like you can already start using it, or it's like
I know. I think it's
beta or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let me check.
Yeah, like these kind of things. That's
It's coming. Yeah, it says it's coming, and it's been announced, but no. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a bit dangerous. These kind of things.
Oh my god.
But we already talked about like the ChatGPT and this AI. They don't have the creativity that we can have.
Not yet.
Not
though.
yet. For sure, in the future we'll have it. But
I find it fascinating. Like, I'm not gonna have to type anymore. Like,
that's your issue now. You want to just not type anything.
no, yeah. Have you seen this
No.
Netflix show? You probably haven't. It's called The Circle,
Yeah, I didn't like it.
and people are in like a hotel room, like we are
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
with
yeah.
that TV screen in front of them, which we also have in front of us, and they basically type. But like they have to say what they want to type, and actually when I couldn't use one of my arms because of my shoulder,
You watched the whole season.
no, I typed with my voice.
It's true. Yeah, I remember that.
I used to be like, "Hello!" exclamation mark. How are you doing? Question mark.
How did you find
It's
it?
so funny.
Because as well, we are Spanish, so when we do it in English, we have our own accent.
Yeah, I had to like really do it very posh.
Posh and proper.
And very, very proper nice, But it was okay. It helped me. It didn't like fully recognize everything, and sometimes when we like have these little like words, technical words and stuff that it won't recognize, then
Yeah.
it was a bit tricky. But it was all good.
I found
mean-
like a few years ago, maybe my English improved or whatever. I think I spoke better English before, maybe in the past, but now I feel like Siri understands me better. Because at the
Really?
beginning, when I was talking to Siri, she will not talk back to me. She will like,
would just not get
can
it.
you repeat that, please? And I was like, fuck, yeah. And now it's just
That's
like
funny.
straight on. And
Nice.
I feel like
It's probably the AI that has also improved in
Yeah.
Siri. Not
Well,
that you have improved your English.
no,
or
they have to improve. Yeah, Siri I think is really bad because compared to like Google and the Alexa. Alexa
Yeah.
is amazing. Like you can ask Alexa
Really?
anything,
I
and it's
haven't.
so quick and fast, and understands any accent. And if you speak to her in Spanish, she will understand that you're speaking Spanish. So
No
you don't
way.
have to set up.
To say I'm speaking Spanish.
Yeah, no, it will understand that you're speaking Spanish.
Actually, I think my Siri is set up for both Spanish and English.
Really, you can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I didn't know you can do that.
think you can do that because my keyboard is set in both, and I can switch it whenever I want, and I think it does detect it. But yeah,
Based
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
thing of ChatGPT, is GPT or GPT?
GPT. Yeah,
P
P.
for paper. Okay.
Yeah.
They were making a poll on The Verge, this website, and they were asking like, because they're already working on an option that to have the ChatGPT connected to Google or Siri. So, would you like to have the capacity of ChatGPT GPT on your Siri? Because I feel like it's amazing. It would be amazing.
So basically, but it would be easy. Like you just tell Siri what you want ChatGPT to do.
But it will be creating the sentences in a whole new level.
All right. Oh, so you incorporate the technology into Siri.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking
So
amazing.
it
Yeah.
will create a story based on all this data and
Yeah, that'd be amazing, and it actually can reply in a different way each time.
Yeah.
Not like Siri that replies every single time the same way.
I didn't get that. Can you repeat?
Yeah,
Just
that's
shut the hell
amazing.
up.
The hell up. All right. Oh well.
I feel like I have to check it. But did you think that there's a podcast made out?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
So basically, I do listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, that's why I ask you.
And like a lot of them speak about ChatGPT for like any reason. They all have different topics,
Nice.
and they all still talk about ChatGPT. And someone said that they have there is a podcast very specific about ChatGPT, and each episode is like a different story. I don't know, something like that. So it definitely exists.
It's a really nice idea.
It's crazy.
You know, one of the things based on that as well. There's a podcast of now they're making a TV show on Amazon, or I think it's already on Amazon. That is a podcast telling about like scary stories or something like that. But it's become like huge, and I don't know. Do you enjoy like when you listen to podcasts? You listen to interviews and things like that. But do you like audiobooks and these kind of things?
I've listened to them, but I don't enjoy them as much, especially because sometimes the voice is just like so boring, even though it's a real person.
Yeah,
They're just not
get that.
great. Sometimes it's the author, yeah, but like I'd actually would love to have a really good voice actor or something,
I
voiceover
think
actor.
maybe if it will be with different voices, it's like a movie kind of like you're reading the book with the actors and actresses that they're making the movie. I think that will improve the things. But like to me, listening to a voice, hello, my name is.
It's not great, yeah, but like podcast is just so good.
Yeah.
They're just amazing, and I do listen to especially one that tells stories. They are real stories, but they are told like if they were tales about how
Nice.
people have cheated in the past, not like in relationships, but like how they were dealing with. One was about like fishing competitions, how they managed to like put mercury or something inside fishes, and to actually win, because you win by
Yeah.
the weight. What was another one?
So sad. God damn it.
Yeah, there is so many like money laundering things as well, and it's really interesting, and the way that it's told as well, it's amazing. So yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I think you're an expert on podcasts.
My favorite podcast is. Do you know? Have I told you?
Well, you have the one with the scuba divers. No, but no scuba divers. Where they always say scuba divers.
Free diving.
Sorry. But if it's not that, will be the one that Diary of a CEO.
No.
No. But you listen to that one.
I do listen to that one quite a lot. It has been actually a recent thing as well.
Why?
But my favorite one.
Tell me why.
Because a colleague at work actually told me that she saw the guy who presents Diary of a CEO.
He's a good-looking fella. He is amazing.
But yeah, he just told me he saw him, and I was like, oh, I think I've listened to like one episode, and then I just followed it, and I've been listening since.
He's really good. The way he interviews
talking-
people.
We're talking about Stephen Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name.
But it's good to say here.
I didn't know it was Butler.
Butler.
Or Stephen. So, but
Steve.
like the way he I find fascinating that he doesn't express emotion
Yeah, he's just like,
straight on, so
Yes.
he can question anything.
yeah, I
And
agree.
you don't know if he goes to like, is it good or bad? Just
I agree, but he's also like very open in the way that he feels.
oh
and
yeah,
everything, so
no. It's just the
It's
way
really
he
good,
talks.
but yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, you just always see the same face, and he's like that.
And it's good. It's good for the talk. That's why he has so many people coming over, because
Ah,
it's
it's
really
true.
hard to get people.
I never like actually thought about it, but that might be why. Because he's just like, what
Yeah.
do you think about this? Oh, well, like, and like try to digs deeper in a really really nice
Yeah,
way.
he doesn't judge people.
Yeah, no, he's just
He will bring somebody and you don't know what he thinks, and that's a good thing of a host.
yeah, that is very true. Well, no, that's not true actually. He does position himself politically.
Well, yeah, I mean, but if he will have somebody from another side, we'll
yeah,
have
he
the
won't-
conversation
I agree.
like
with
in a
that.
good way.
Yeah,
Because
he
some
won't
other
force
podcasts
it.
they will go like, oh, I'm liberal or I'm Republican, or in their ideas they will not listen to the other person who is in front. And I like that
Fair,
he's
just like I do with you.
yeah. You don't listen to me, and that's it.
Yeah, and you don't listen to me either, bro. So do you know what my favorite podcast is?
No.
Okay, so it's related to the game that we're gonna play.
Nice. So you have a transition.
Yes, you see how smooth I went there.
You have all the things ready, or you?
No, everything is ready. Yeah, I have it here on WhatsApp. So,
What do you have the game on WhatsApp?
because I text myself.
Wow. Okay.
So the game is I'm gonna give you dating advice,
Okay.
and you have to rate it and tell me what you think.
Whoa.
It's-
But
yeah,
they rating. What do you mean by like if it's good or bad, or is?
yeah, good or bad, from 0 being like awful to 10 being amazing.
Okay. Well,
All right.
it's kind of interesting to see.
All right, first one. I got 3, so it's not too long.
You're,
First one,
you're gonna present the story.
and I'm just gonna tell you
Oh,
the
okay.
dating advice. Okay.
Let's go.
The root of all unattractiveness is neediness. The root of all attractiveness is non-neediness. What do you think?
Oh God.
I know I've left. So basically, it means if you're needy, you're not attractive.
Yeah. No. I mean, if you're talking about dating, just because of-
Purely meeting someone for the first time.
Mm.
I'll smack you out of the park with this one.
You just started like a really strong one. I would say like maybe like a 2.
It's not good.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's good.
All right, elaborate.
I don't feel like you need to be attractive to get with somebody, or you don't need somebody by the appearance.
No, that's not what the sentence was saying.
No, then I didn't get the sentence.
No, it means if you're needy,
Yeah.
it's less attractive, and if
Yeah.
you are not needy,
You
you're
mean
more
the other
attractive.
person,
You or the other person, any person.
any person?
If you're needy, if you're clingy, you know,
Yeah.
if you are clingy, you are not attractive. If you are less or not clingy, you are more attractive.
I think it's just it depends of, because I've met people who are like attractive because they just don't care about anything and they just go for
And
it.
that's not and that is very attractive.
Yeah, but for me, I wouldn't go for that.
Yeah, I agree. No, I mean I agree. I don't like this dating advice.
Yeah.
I get the point of not needing anyone and not
Yeah.
caring. That makes people attractive. Fair enough. But
Being
at the
cool.
same time, being clingy or being needy, but like if I also get the point that if you're overly needy or clingy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull away.
Hmm.
But like if you're actually showing your true self and how you are, I don't think that's bad at all. I think it's really important that people show how they
Yeah.
feel and how they want. And if you're a bit needy or a bit clingy, that is absolutely fine.
I think it's part of your.
It's part of life. Like
Yeah.
it's part of what you need. And if someone doesn't express what they need at the beginning, they're never gonna do it. So
Fuck yeah, you started with the first one like really straight on.
Boom,
I
boom,
was
boom,
going to
boom,
be
boom, boom, boom.
easier.
all right.
Fuck
Now
yeah.
that we are in bed, second one is consider dating friends. What do you think?
Ooh.
Would you date me, Brandon?
Oh well. I have to say that I will, when I was not in a relationship, I would watch these movies and I will go like, oh, they are friends and they had sex in the past and they were in a relationship, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love being able to be friends with your ex and being in your group.
But that's not what I said though.
I know,
Okay.
but
I know. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great. I
It-
agree.
so if it's purely sex,
Mm-hmm. You would go with a friend,
I think so.
and if it's something else, no.
If it's something else, no, because then you will lose that friendship.
Yeah, but like,
Maybe the friendship, you want the friendship to become something else, but you have to be really sure about it. So, in general, maybe I would say no. I think it's so many bad things that can happen.
so you would rate it like a 0.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
A 0.
random. No.
I think it's really dangerous.
It is dangerous, yeah, but of course, but all relationships change. Like, you might end your friendship for something else. Like, I would rather risk it, to be honest. Well, I would rather risk it and then I don't say shit, but
No,
it will
but
move.
You will risk it
Uh,
knowing that the other person likes you as well, or wants.
Yeah.
You
Fair.
wouldn't go and do the first move, because then you will lose that. You will have to have like a really strong relationship with that person and be
Mhm.
able to talk openly.
Yeah, and then move on if things don't go south. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dating workers.
What do you mean dating workers?
Yeah, like all my, even my girlfriend now and my ex-girlfriends, they were all workers.
Co-workers.
Yeah, co-workers.
I was like,
no
who
workers.
works?
Yeah, no
who
workers.
works in dating?
No
By
workers
the-
here.
I don't get it. Yeah, you have dated a lot of co-workers.
Yeah,
colleagues.
all my past relationships, they were co-workers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they both, we made the movement at the same time.
What do you mean you made the move? Oh, you both got close to each other.
Yeah,
in a
we
sexual
got
way.
we got to meet each other, and then at one point that we were both like, we like each other. But if I have to make the first move and not knowing anything, I think that's a 0.
Fair enough.
But you
I'm
will try it anyway. It's a
I
5
would-
for you.
I would try if I was the person of the first one saying, oh, I don't care about anything, blah blah blah. No, but I actually wouldn't.
Everybody cares at the end of the day.
I would love for people to do it for me. That would be amazing. It's just an ego booster, And
But
I wouldn't
then
take it
your
badly.
relationship will change with that person.
So it's so life.
Maybe in a good way, but
And-
I know. But
and
sometimes
so life changes. So you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's fine. Oh well. Should we go for the last one?
Let's go. Fire away.
All right. Well, actually, I don't know why I copied this one. This one is not the right one.
You have 2
But
options or
basically,
what?
no, I'm just gonna say it myself. If you don't feel attraction with someone the first time you see them,
Yeah.
you shouldn't keep trying, or you don't feel the spark. Let's say.
Ask me the question again to make sure that
Okay.
my rating is correct.
So after you see someone
Yes.
1 or 2 times,
Yes.
there is no spark.
Yes.
You should keep trying to see if something happens.
No.
sp-
0.
you think you should continue trying?
No, I think you should stop.
So you think it's a good advice?
I think it's a good advice, yeah.
Then it's a 10.
Then it's a 10, yeah. Fuck yeah, your rating system doesn't really work out.
I said 0, really bad, 10, really good. I don't know where the problem is.
Yeah, I think if that person didn't show you anything, I think it's good to just leave it on the side. And maybe if that person then comes back to you, maybe you
Fair.
can reconsider.
Fair. That has happened to me.
Really?
The person comes back to me, yes. But I disagree with it, actually. Well, I've disagreed with everything, I think.
Yeah.
That's why I was.
That's
literally-
why.
I spent like 15 minutes looking for really bad dating advice. I do think if you have seen someone once or twice, you can still give it a chance. Like, you might see them as friends, or even if in a romantic way. Like, I don't think 2 times is enough. It might be enough because you might see some red flags. You can be like, I'm not into this person. But like, for there to be a spark, and I think in a relationship as well, there is a lot of work to be done.
I don't know. I feel like, in general, dating advice is
It's
so
just-
different.
Yeah. I mean,
Because you can ask me something about it now, and I will tell you my honest opinion about something, but that is in my life. So for you, it might be completely different. So I don't know.
fair enough.
No.
Well, what do you think about the game?
The game was really nice, but it's really complex because
I
it's
think I'm gonna have to cut this section a lot as well, because you're like, I'm thinking, like, you're always speaking. What are you doing thinking?
because I'm thinking, because I want to understand the question and want to say my
And
real
you didn't.
yeah, I rated it.
You rated it, but you did it wrong. So
No, I did it wrong. No, it was my opinion.
But it was your opinion, but you gave it a 0 before when you
Ah,
actually
well,
meant
yeah,
a
that's
10.
true. Yeah, I didn't know that.
You were very tired.
No, I just because you said 0 to 10. It has to be yes or no. Rating.
Fine.
No, but I feel like dating advice. I
What?
feel like from all the three you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
they're a little bit.
They're a little
They're
bit.
risky.
Yeah, they're risky because that's what I looked for. So going on to my favorite
Risky.
podcast. My favorite podcast is actually called Just Break Up. I think I've told you about it. Anyway, it's called Just Break Up and it's dating advice, but it's not only for dating, it's life advice in general. And it's really, really good. It's relationship as advice. And
Okay.
it's so good. It's amazing. And I love them. And they offer way better help than what I just said. Obviously, they do it sometimes in their podcast as a like check-in topic. They rate really bad dating advice, and it's just really funny.
But the thing is,
So this is what I
they
brought,
talk
yeah.
about their relationships or somebody else's relationships.
So they have no somebody else's. So basically, every episode they have like a letter from someone
Oh, okay.
asking them advice, and it's really really cool, and I love it, and I enjoy it, and I would actually love to have a date. I would actually love to advise people in like a podcast or something in the future.
But you think give good dating advices? Do you have proof?
Fuck. I have proof that
For
a
good
lot
and
of
bad.
my friends are single because of me. Because of my advice.
But it was a good advice or not?
The thing with me is that I'm very like to the point and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna so then good and bad thing, I'm just not gonna see the nuances. I'm just gonna see is it black or white. I'm just gonna go for yes or no. So it's good and bad, but I love it. I love it, hearing to people's like dating life and the whole thing, and seeing how
But
it
you
goes.
like the dating advice because you're in the edge of like, or they keep together or they break up. You enjoy that bit?
I do. Yes, I do
That's the
actually.
thing. So if you will give somebody advice on their relationship they've been for years, you don't enjoy it that much.
No, yeah, I don't mind it actually.
But you prefer like dating advice because it's the beginning, the
No,
start.
no, no.
of the-
Dating it can be any part of the relationship. There
So,
might not be relationship.
For you, the question is, when does it stop dating? After how long do you think a relationship is already over? Until they get married, or
No,
until
no, 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 no.
always is always
Dating is forever. Yeah? It's
You
like
think
someone
dating
you've
is forever?
seen. No, but it's how it's interpreted in English.
I know, but
dating.
in Spanish it will be the same.
Yeah, I think it's as long as you're together, no? You're dating.
So then you get married and just still dating?
Yeah. Well, in a way, it's just a way of. It's a. I forgot the word in English. It's just a way of speaking, right?
Yeah, but I find it interesting to see the.
But
the
I
dating.
love any kind of part of any relationship. I love to know and to. Then I don't apply the advice to myself.
See, no, the game is like, I don't agree with you with any of the questions, but then you're like the one that doesn't make it. You have to be with yourself and go like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to, because for sure you're more strict with somebody. Somebody
Yeah.
comes to you and say, I don't want to if I leave her or not or leave him. And you
I'll
go
be
like,
like-
leave him.
Yeah.
But then with you, it's different.
Yeah. I mean, I think that applies to a lot of people that give advice. Then you don't take your own advice.
I know I've never given dating advice because no one
Why?
has ever asked me about dating advice.
Have you ever asked someone about dating advice?
No, never.
That's why. And that's been the episode. You don't ask. You don't.
No,
give?
no. I never didn't even ask in high school because I didn't have any relationship until I was, I think, 18.
Fair, yes.
I never had like girlfriends, boyfriends, nothing. I was really like, I was not really interested in that. And so the girls, there was a girl in Canary Islands when I was at the end. Everybody was talking like, because everybody knew me of the guy who's dancing. So and then this girl, she was in love with me, and
Really?
yeah, and everybody was like, oh Brandon, you have to go and meet her. She's amazing. She was really beautiful. But I felt like the stress of like, oh my god, everybody knows that she likes me. But
Yeah, that's a lot of
and then
pressure.
it was like, oh, I don't really want to have a relationship. So then I don't remember how it happened, but I think like I said to her best girlfriend, like I said, like, you can tell her like I'm not really interested. It's nothing against her. Just like I want to be by myself. I don't want to be with someone.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, that's annoying. That's weird. But yeah, same. I had an experience in high school, let's say. I cannot really talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it
She doesn't talk about it.
because it wasn't a positive one. It was really, really a few negative one actually. Yeah, you're like yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
No, we're getting too dark.
No, we're gonna leave it for when I launch my dating advice podcast.
You hear it here first. She's working on
yeah.
a dating podcast.
Don't know with who.
I think one day we can do a chat of dating in terms of like relationships.
Yeah.
But it's really complex because relationships
are really, 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 really.
And as well, it's kind of like the way you see your relationship is different from the person that maybe is on the other side.
Yeah, something that they say in the podcast that I love, it's that everyone experiences the world in their own way.
Yeah.
And even though like my experience is this one, it will be completely different to yours, even though we are in the same space here in the same time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be completely different. So yeah, that's why communication is really important.
Yeah.
And it's easier to talk about ChatGPT than dating advice, 100%.
I know, yeah. But like I try, well, not with my ex because well, she didn't do the right things. But I would love to have a relationship with her and with all from the past. Like I would love to have them as friend, and I tried, but it's really difficult. Yeah, because I feel like
I can't.
There's always something there. Not because I'm gonna fall in love again. It's just there's being a connection there in the past, and you can be friends and you can talk to each other 100%. But it's just like the matter of like having in the groove with your new girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever is a bit of a tension.
I understand that, but I don't think that's not my issue. It's just that I can't.
Why? You don't feel it?
I feel hurt still, I guess.
Mm.
And like I'm generally trying to just get rid of it because it's like whatever. It's a tricky one. Because also in this podcast that they do say when you first break up with someone, you should block them everywhere. And it's not because you hate them or anything like this.
Yeah.
It's for your healing to be faster. Because you don't know about them, you don't hear about them, you won't like randomly see them on your stories or whatever. And it just helps you. And I do agree that's great. And it's helped me personally.
You see, that one I rated as a 10.
Really?
Yeah. It's what I did.
I actually did not think you would think that way.
No, yeah. It's what I did.
Yeah, I agree.
My ex-girlfriend, that like as soon as everything happened, I just deleted her phone number, deleted the Instagram. It was at the beginning of the Instagram, so I deleted the Instagram and Facebook. I did everything, even her family. I removed everything.
Yeah, even yeah.
Just because of that, something was coming up, and then the last thing I remember,
it just triggers you so much.
She was having party.
No, I hate.
And so that was like for me, that was like way too much. So my head was getting depressed even more. So 100% 10.
I agree. Yeah, 10 would.
So if you have a relationship and you don't know what to do and you break up, come to the dating podcast.
Yeah, it's not personal.
No.
It's generally just like it's life, and I need to move on. And the easiest way is that.
Yeah, and
essentially.
And that person is gonna be always on Instagram or whatever it is, and you can go back later on in a year or
you can
whatever.
definitely contact them again. Yeah, but first take care of yourself.
Yeah, because it's gonna hurt if you see it. If you see, if you see it with somebody or with friends, you will overthink yourself.
Literally, yeah. It's a lot, and it's just a trigger that comes back and it hurts you again, which will hurt for a while, but it's just easier for you. So
to me, like we only have 1 minute left, but to me, if I have to say how long it took me to get over my ex.
Yeah. Okay, you tell me how long and I'll tell you what's the average that people take to get over their ex. Because I know the average because I'm such a freak of dating advice.
God damn.
All right. Okay, let's end on a high.
I'd say the number.
Yeah, how long was the relationship and how long did it take you to get over?
The relationship was almost 4 years. Living together. So
all of those 4 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we were living inside the hotel as well. Almost 4 years. It was 3 years now. So I think it was a year.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you the average.
Okay.
So the average that it usually takes you to get over a relationship is half of what the relationship lasted, which for you would have been 2 years. Do you think that could be true?
Well, close by, yeah, for sure.
Do you think is it because you met someone else and they kind of help you forget about it?
I think I just at one point I was like, I was losing my time because I was thinking like, oh, maybe one day I will be back.
Oh yeah,
One
no,
day,
don't think that.
one
don't think
day,
that.
one day, and then I was like, this is my life. It's much better now.
Yeah, good.
So
And you moved on.
yeah, I didn't want to find somebody else to replace. That was my
Good.
thing. So
Nice.
another advice: don't replace the person you love or the person you have a relationship with.
Yes.
Because I met people that
You're
do
basically
that.
filling a void, and
Yeah.
you actually have to fill the emptiness, I think.
Yeah, it's good. You realize of your mistakes because I realized of my mistakes. So when the relationship was over,
Yeah, it's actually time for you to realize about things and grow and be a better person for a future.
yeah, because when you break up and it's not your fault, somebody breaks up with you, you go like,
Also-
oh, she did everything wrong or he did everything wrong. But then you realize, okay, maybe that's true, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I did something wrong.
Yeah,
So
there is always things you can do better.
Yeah.
And also, we've been speaking about monogamous relationships, just by the way,
Yeah.
FYI. There is way more types of relationships out there.
Would you have one?
What do you mean? A polyamorous relationship? Not right now.
But it's something that you thought in the past?
No, I thought in the future, actually.
You're gonna start thinking.
No, yeah, I thought about it. I think first I need to have a relationship. A relationship.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we'll see what happens, But yeah, I think I think if, let's say, in a future I would have been with someone by like 10, 15 years or whatever, and we are really good communicators, and we say, hey, this is happening, I'm feeling like this, I still want to be with you, but I would like to like open it or have another partner, I would think about it, yeah, for sure.
It's a good thing. I don't know.
Would you?
In my previous relationship, we talked about it many times, but I feel we
Really?
talked about it many times.
Oh my god,
But I feel like
this is groundbreaking for me, Brandon. I didn't know this.
yeah. And then we were like, we just wanted something else in the relationship.
But like, you spoke about it many times because you wanted it. Do they wanted it?
We both wanted it.
Okay.
We both wanted to try. And it's not that I wanted to deal with another girl or another boy. It was like, no, it was just to try something new out of the box.
Fair
And
enough.
I feel like that was like the way of the relationship
Just went down.
went down because we were missing something.
Yeah.
And we were just thinking like, oh, let's see if we bring another person in.
Mhm.
And then, but I don't know. Now, when you fall in love and you share with somebody else, for me, I think it will be hard. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely hard, and that's why like I feel like it requires a lot of maturity, a lot of communications that I don't have right now. Hence why I don't want to do it right now. But yeah.
First, you need a couple, and then
Well, we've
let's
been
see.
5 minutes over now.
5 minutes over, guys. Dating
Uh,
show.
Wow, I didn't know that you were gonna talk so much about dating, about your dating personal life.
You never
I-
ask me, but I don't mind
You
talking
never
about these things.
ask
What do you
me.
think? Like,
Well.
yeah.
I'm gonna bring a list of questions next time about your personal life.
Nice.
So you say it.
Oh, I had some news, but well, for the next episode,
But give me a hint. Give me a hint.
project that I'm doing. But it's not like it's a company that came to me. It's nothing to do.
Are you doing freelance work?
No, it's not freelance. Nothing to do with freelance. It's freelance, but I'm not getting paid.
Okay. So what are you getting in return?
In the next episode.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to wait like a week now.
Yeah, bye.